What's up, guys? It's Vaness here with Notary to Notary, and in this video I'm going to be giving you my top 10 signing services that you should sign up with as you're building your notary business. Ready to get started? Alright guys, so once again, you guys know that my name is Vanessa. I founded Notary to Notary in 2019, but I have been working as a notary since 2014. I went full-time in 2016 and generated over $10,000 a month working as a notary signing agent. In 2019, I started to help everyone I came in contact with build successful notary businesses. And in this video, I'm going to give you my top 10 signing services that you can sign up with to build your business. Now, disclaimer. At the time of making these videos, these companies are working, they are operational, and they're still doing pretty well. However, who knows what's going to happen in the future? These are just my top 10 as of today. Now, to also add another disclaimer, I work with tons and tons of signing services and title companies. So at notarytonotaries.com, if you get into our notary signing agent training, there's a list of 50 companies you can sign up with. In our coaching program, we give you a list of 100, and we also have the ultimate signing and title company list. That's a list of over 2,000. So that gives you an idea that there's a lot of companies out there that you can work with to start getting signing appointments to build your notary business. All right, so let's jump into it. My first company, you guys know, and I'm actually starting with my favorite company. Most times people say, oh, wait to the end and tell us your favorite, but I'm going to start with my favorite company in the beginning. My favorite signing company, which actually is a title company that operates as a signing service as well, is Amrock. Now, you guys know, if you listen to me at all on social media, that I love all things Amrock. I got started with Amrock probably in 2015 or 14. In the very beginning, I started working with them. And it has always been an amazing experience. They've always kept me busy. I love how communicative they are. They answer every call, every email. Like, they are on it when it comes to customer service. Not only that, this is something that you'll notice when you start closing loans. Sometimes docs are wrong, right? There could be an error on the title company's behalf, or the loan company, the lender, can have a mistake in there, and then the closing will not close, or they'll have to make corrections. Now, this is just something that I've noticed, and so this is a kudos to Amrock. So a little backstory, Amrock is the sister company to Quicken. Well, it used to be Quicken Loans. Now I believe they're called Rocket Mortgage. So Rocket Mortgage, previously Quicken Loans, is the lender. Amrock is that title company, and they work together. Okay, so those two companies put together, they hardly ever had errors. And I'm talking about since 2014, I may have seen one mistake. Okay, not to say they don't make mistakes, but one. Okay, which is awesome, because as a notary signing agent, when you're closing loans, you know, having to go back and print docs or having your loan not closed actually does cut into your pay too, because a lot of times we work with companies, if the loan doesn't close, you don't get that full signing fee. You'll get what they call a print and trip fee, and then they also, you know, you can negotiate to get a little bit more depending on how long you're at that signing. It also depends on what you guys agreed on. But that being said, since 2014, I think I may have had one error at a closing. Like when I say error, means one mistake that they made that caused the loan to not close that day. Okay, so that says a lot for them. Also, Amrock does have an app that you can download. You need to download in order to work with them. They send their orders out on the app. They also do RON closings as well. So if you are RON capable, that's something that you want to add onto your profile. So my favorite, first of all, is Amrock. My second favorite is Servicelink. Now, Servicelink, I think I've been working with them for probably like 3 to 4 years, and I love them. Once again, great company. They have an app as well. They have a really cool feature too, where they sync to your Google Calendar. And so what they do is they sync to your calendar, and if you don't have anything in your calendar on those block points, like those when they want to assign a closing to you, they'll assign it to you automatically. They don't do auto assigns on the same day, so you'll never get assigned something in like an hour. It'll always be at least the next day, and you'll get a text and email notification as well. You can always give it back. Let's say that they assign something to you and you realize, hey, I have a closing there, or I'm going to the doctor at that time, or whatever the case is. You can always give it back. Just try to do it, when they give it to you, so they have time to give it to somebody else. But I like that they do that. how they auto assign syncing to your Google Calendar. Like I said, they have an app as well. Great company. Never really have issues with them. They're awesome and amazing. They pay great. And so, yep, number 2, Servicelink. My number 3 is going to be Signature Closers. So Signature Closers has been around for a while too. Several years I've been with them. They also have an app. A lot of these companies have apps, okay? So they also have an app you want to download. They send their orders out on the app. All you do with all these apps is make sure that they're updated and make sure you have notifications turned on so you can hear when they're coming through. That's why you also have your phone with you, so if you get notifications, you can respond quickly so you can get that order. Same concept with Signature Closers. They're great, absolutely great signing service. They pay well. With all these companies, remember, you can always negotiate your pay. So let's say someone sends an order out and it's not, let's say it's too far, or whatever the case is, it's not enough money for you to do it comfortably. You can always counter offer and say, hey, can you do it for this amount? Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. You never just have to take an order if it's too low for you to make sense for you to do it. Okay. Number 4 on my list is the Closing Exchange. So once again, Closing Exchange, I've been with them for years. Again, they also do Ron. Another thing with the Closing Exchange, yes, they have an app to download, okay, but they also have training. So on their website, when you sign up with them, make sure that you go through their trainings. A lot of the notaries miss that. They sign up with the Closing Exchange, they don't get any orders. That's because you have not completed their training. So they have trainings on their website that are specific to certain lenders and then just for them in general. So let's say you go through and you just do their trainings, but you don't do, let's say, their Chase training. You won't get the Chase loans because it's a requirement to complete that training. So when you go sign up with the Closing Exchange, make sure that you're completing their trainings and checking back consistently to make sure that you're up to date. The Closing Exchange and Amrock both have trainings that come out, not like all the time, but I would say I get a notification about a new training at least twice a year, or once or twice a year, about a new training on their portal that I need to go through and take so I can make sure I'm up to date to continue to get, a good amount of signings. My number 5 company is going to be Field Choice. Once again, several years, okay? And an app to download, okay? So make sure when you sign with Field Choice, it's an orange app. Make sure that your profile is up to date. They send out notifications when they have things in your area. And I would say, I don't know if this is all over the place, but I get a lot of my Spanish-speaking closings from them as well. So just make sure when you sign up with them, you have your profile complete, professional profile picture. All their credentials are in there. Make sure you have your bio in there, your prices in there, all that good stuff. So when they're sending orders out, your profile can be selected. A lot of times when notaries are building out their profiles, they're not completing it 100%, or they're allowing their credentials to expire. If your credentials expire, your profile will not be selected, okay? You have to stay on top of this. This is your business, okay? So stay on top of your profile. Next company is going to be Notaries Express. Super awesome. I don't think they have an app, but I'm not 100% sure if they do. If mine is not downloaded, okay? So typically, I think when I get most of their orders, it comes through via text message or they'll call me. But same concept, make sure your profile is complete with them so you can make sure that you're getting the orders as they're coming out. Number 7 is going to be Timos. Well, I'm pronouncing it Timos, and I think that's what it's called, okay? Once again, they do have an application, so make sure you complete their application with them. They typically will either text, email, or call you if they have orders. I don't believe they have an app. If they do, guys, let me know in the chat. If you've seen an application for a mobile app for them, just let me know. I haven't seen one, but then again, I haven't been digging through the Apple Store either. Notice I said Apple Store. Okay, and we move on. Number 8. My number 8 is going to be Maverick signings. Now, Maverick signings primarily focuses on car signings, like for car loans and car transactions. But once again, those documents still need to be notarized, and they're pretty consistent. I will do a disclaimer. This is 2022, the end of the year. I'm sure most of you guys remember, if you're watching this in the future, that this is a time frame when all the cars are like they cost like 3 times their value right now. I don't know what's happening, okay? But there's like what they're calling a quote-unquote car shortage. That being said, there is a small decrease in the amount of car loans that are happening right now in car transactions, okay? Just how we're seeing right now that because of the high real estate interest rates, we're seeing a decrease in loan signings. That same thing will happen as well. So if you sign up with Maverick now and you're not getting any orders, remember, just like how the real estate market right now, how the interest rates are keeping loan signings a little bit lower than usual, Maverick Signings does car transactions primarily, so that's why there'll be a decrease with that too, due to the car shortage situation. Okay, plan accordingly. So my number 9 and number 10 are actually not technically signing services. They are technology platforms, okay? So number 9 is going to be Signing Order. Now, signingorder.com is a technology platform that connects title companies, closing attorneys, signing services with notaries, okay? Signing Order is not a signing service. Okay, it is a technology platform that the signing services and title companies can log on to, the notaries can log on to, and connect to each other. Now, I'm listing that because Signing Order is a pretty decent sized platform that will connect you with a great deal of companies. And that's going to kind of cut out you having to sign up with so many different companies. Now, let me disclaimer. You still are going to sign up with different companies, but this is going to help you sign up one time and reach a lot more. Okay, so signingorder.com is completely free to sign up with. They do have a paid feature you can add on to basically add your profile to Premier. And what that basically means is like you would get the request first. Versus someone who just has a basic profile. So you can pay to be Premier on Signing Order. On Signing Order as well, make sure same concept. You have a complete profile. You went in, if you speak different languages, make sure you add that as well. You want to make sure your profile is complete with a profile picture. You'd be surprised. A professional profile picture, please, guys. Okay, please. All right. Okay. My number 10 is going to be Snapdocs. Okay, so Snapdocs, once again, is not a signing service, but it is a technology platform. Same concept. It's going to connect signing companies, title companies, real estate closing attorneys with notaries. Now, a lot of you guys know Snapdocs. As of me last checking, they don't have an app either, but you want to go onto their website, create a profile, make sure it's complete, and that's how you're going to start getting orders, okay? Another thing I want to add for Snapdocs is if you are a Ron, you want to add that to your profile. It's actually in a kind of weird place. So Snapdocs, if you see this video, it's a kind of weird place to put it, but it's all good. When you go into your profile underneath languages, you're going to start typing Ron, R-O-N, and it's going to give you different platforms that you can say that you can use to conduct remote online notarizations, and that's how you're going to add that you're Ron capable to your Snapdocs profile, okay? Once again, go to Snapdocs, hit languages in your profile, okay, and then type Ron, R-O-N. You're going to get more options below. It might say Ron Pavasso, Ron Nexus, Ron Doc Verify, whatever platforms you're on or you can use, you want to go ahead and pick those to add to your profile. And that's how you can start getting Ron closings through Snapdocs as well. All right, guys, so that's my top 10 signing services and or technology platforms that you can use today to start building your notary business. You've got this in the bag. You just have to start taking action, okay? In the next video I'm actually going to start talking about how to build a successful profile on these companies, because not all profiles are right. I'm telling you, I have a signing service too, so I use one of these technology platforms, and I'm telling you, I see lots of crazy profiles, okay? And I'm going to teach you guys what your profile needs to have, what it shouldn't have, and what we're looking for when we're choosing notary signing agents to close our loans, okay? So stay tuned for that video. And if you need help building your notary business, I recommend getting into our Ultimate Notary Training Bundle or our Notary Signing Agent Bundle today at notarytonotary.com. And until next time, happy signing!